a question, sir. On this, if it is normal, you said if it's not normal, they're to come to clerk and be on the agenda. What if it's normal? You want them to come and add it to you at a certain time in the budget process? Okay, so if it's normal, they put it in, okay, because I want to put it in the paper. If normal, as part of budget process. Okay, all right. Well, you have to spell everything out for me and how it is.
Could you read this out loud?
I knew you was going to say that. Yes, I can. Douglas County Humane Society. Dear County Commissioners, on behalf of the Board of Directors of the Douglas County Humane Society, I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for the stipend that you awarded the Society for the fiscal year 2012-2013. Because of contractual problems, federal and state codes and regulations, we are still in the process of working on getting our facility operational. Hopefully, that will be in the very near future. We believe that our shelter will be one that Douglas County can be proud of. The $5,000 that was awarded to the Society for 2012-2013 is in a designated fund, and it will be expended as soon as we are open, before the end of your fiscal year. You will notice in the attachment of estimated expenses the current allotted stipend as well as the requested stipend have and will be expended accordingly. Again, I would like to thank you for your support to Douglas County Humane Society. Betty May Curtis. Okay. Request for stipend.
There it is.
I have to read this too?
Yes, please.
Douglas County Humane Society Incorporated will set a date soon to open its facility to accommodate the citizens of this county. In respect of animals not wanted, abused, neglected, or strays, we will have the ability to receive dogs and cats from this county, and we are in pursuit of finances for operating costs in regard to these animals in our first fiscal year of operation. We are requesting from the County Commission of Douglas County a stipend in the sum of $25,000 for your fiscal year of 2013-2014. This stipend will enable us to work in concert with the Douglas County Animal Control Officer. This stipend would finance the care of animals turned over to the Douglas County Humane Society Incorporated from the Animal Control Officer upon the site where we choose to meet. This stipend would also help to cover the cost of spay, neuter, vaccinations, miscellaneous medical needs, housing, and food for these animals. The Douglas County Humane Society Incorporated will keep house space for an allotted number of 5 cats and 5 dogs per month from the Animal Control Officer, reaching a total of 60 cats and 60 dogs per year. These animals would become the property of the society, and the society will seek to find the owners. If strays, or to find good forever homes where the animals will be taken care of properly. The total number per month could increase depending upon the situation. Douglas County Humane Society Incorporated appreciates the attention and the quick response of the County Commission of Douglas to this request. Respectfully yours, Betty Curtis.
May I ask a question? Is
Oh,
that a
may I ask
no-kill
a question?
shelter?
Yeah.
What?
I just wanted to ask if it was a no-kill shelter. Okay.
Are they a 501 registered with the IRS? Have you all ever seen their financials or what their business model is as written?
Well, I have some figures here. This is the first time I've seen anything.
I'm concerned because we, as taxpayers, have been giving them money for years. And as a former ACO, they never offered to give me any help, even when requested. I know when the late Aggie Ross requested help from them, they also declined to assist her. and I know they've declined to assist Rodney, our current ACO. My concern is we continue to give them money, but we're not getting anything in return.
Years.
For years.
And
You know, they got part of the inheritance money that they're entitled to, $250,000, but they've never made an accounting to this county of how that money's been spent and what it's been spent for. I don't know who's on the board of directors. I don't think anyone in this room knows who's on their board of directors. The finances have never been disclosed as they should be for a registered nonprofit. Anyone should be able to go in and say, I want to see your books, and by law, they have to produce those numbers. They've refused to do so. I see a big money pit, either that or the money in the funds being not used appropriately or mishandled, and expenses not being monitored. And as a taxpayer, because part of my money's in that $25,000 they're requesting, I have an issue with it.
Well,
Do you, the money that's been allocated to them in the last 6, 7 years here, do you know, have you ever received any reports on where that money has gone to, since then? By any chance?
This is the first one that I've ever received. I remember, have you got anything like this before? You remember where they spent their money? This is the first one I've ever seen, sorry.
That new form will help.
Yes, it will.
Oh,
she wanted to know how much.
oh, well, it's not total. Go ahead, total.
Also-
No, I mean, I know how much you've given since
That's
2005, I was just curious what the
Yes.
money went to.
Oh, you already,
Yeah, no, I mean, I have the number of
okay.
what was
How much?
given, 31,
31,000
since 2005.
plus $250,000 from the estate.
Right.
Go ahead.
Now, you didn't give any money in 2010 or 2011, but I'm just wondering if you all, you know, I don't know, when did they start building that physical building that's up?
Last year.
Last year that went up, because I know it hasn't changed much since I was there in the last year, so I was curious if you all knew what the money from Sears has gone to. If you know, if you don't know, you don't know, but I was just curious if you knew.
Was that 31?
31,000 since 2005.
Since 2005, and it was how much from the state? 2,500?
250,000,
Okay.
$250,000.
Yeah, 250, right, okay.
Also, they're indicating in that request that they will be taking the animals from the county animal control officer.
5
5.
cats and 5 dogs
per
per
month.
month.
Currently, you all have a contract with Harrison County, where Doddridge County has the option of delivering an unlimited amount of dogs, canines specifically, to Shinston, and you all pay, I believe, $10 a head to take them,
$5
to
I think
take them there.
I think 5.
So this entity would have to have a contract, a contractual relationship with the county to take any county animals from the animal control officer.
I believe that's correct.
It's $5 per cat and per dog, you said it's unlimited monthly?
Just per dog.
Oh, per
It's
dog.
just dogs.
Okay,
Dollars.
and it's unlimited though?
Yes.
Okay.
It's so much a day.
Right.
Per dog, $5 per dog per day?
It's $5,
It's
5 day
$5.
minimum hold.
They euthanize them.
Right.
Yeah.
Or do you euthanize dogs? That's humans. What do you do to dogs?
Euthanize.
So it's $5 for the 5 days?
It's a 5 day maximum hold.
Okay.
Well, we have a request for funding, and we just made a motion that they have to fill out a proper form for this. And, so somebody needs to notify them that they have to fill out a proper form and send it to us, and we'll deal with that when we get it. That's my assumption. We can't do anything with this.
Might suggest that maybe the animal control officer could comment on 5 dogs and 5 cats per month. I suspect that is an estimate in order to try to come up with that budget. okay? But does it make sense that there would be, 60 cats and 60 dogs in a year? That's how they got to 60 cats and 60 dogs in 1 year. But you might want to ask him, what does the cat, what is the input, what does the flow through seem to be to you? Okay, just check that estimate.
Well, the other question too, I mean, if it's the Humane Society and they're saying 5 dogs and 5 cats and that's their maximum, is that 10 animals in the shelter per month?
Yes.
And then are they euthanizing after the month if they can't do placements?
They don't say that.
No, they don't. That's what I'm saying. These are questions. I know I called them last fall because I wanted to replace dogs of mine that had passed away. And at that point in time, they had no animals. They had never had any animals.
They can't right now.
I mean, and yet they've been an entity for what, 10 or 12 years? 10 or 15?
It was 89.
Yeah, they don't.
Since 89?
Yeah, they don't post their meetings. You have no idea who the membership is. It's almost like a secret society in a way. And they're requesting monies from our tax dollars.
What happened to the $250,000? I mean, it seems to me I could take pretty good care of 60 dogs and cats and have a structure for them for $250,000 per year.
It sounds to me like, as I'm looking at this, you get to the 60 because you assume you're going to have a throughput of 5 cats and 5 dogs per month. But it sounds like their capacity
It's 5 dogs.
is 5 dogs and 5
5
cats.
cats.
And that's a lot of money for 5 dogs and 5
Right.
cats. Yeah, if you could find homes for them, you're going to, circulate more through there. But on a monthly basis, that's 5 dogs and 5 cats per month.
And if they're a no-kill shelter and they're not making any placements,
It might be the same 5 dogs and 5 cats as the first month as it is the last.
It might be, but it's still just, you look at it in terms of feeding. 5 dogs, 5 cats.
Right, doesn't matter how many you turn in.
Well, do they get $250,000 one lump sum period, or are they getting this every year?
It's
One.
1
lump
month,
sum.
and then whenever the animals die that are still living that Anna Blanche had, then the other half will be divided.
Be what?
It was only divided in half, okay? Half now, half whenever the other animal dies.
So it's a $500,000?
there's one
Half
cat
of a
left.
million.
Oh.
Half of a million.
Okay, all right.
There's another 250 when the last cat dies.
And they're asking us for money. All right, I need a motion on this. Something has to be done.
Well, let me say before we get into that, the society came to me last year about preparing a tax return, and I prepared a tax return for them. I don't think that I can divulge any information from that tax return, and I think I don't have any problem saying that I didn't charge them a fee, and that's where you run into ethics problems, is if you're going to somehow be enriched because of something that you have control of. But I think to be on the safe side, I would have to recuse myself from any request, and so that's where I am with it.
Okay, Shirley. Wait a minute.
I think it'd be important to find out what they did with the monies that were given in the past before you give them any more.
Thank you. I need a motion.
We need to table them until we find out what they've spent on.
They can fill out that form.
Are you making a motion, can we table it?
Right.
Motion made to table it, all in favor, aye? Aye. All opposed, nay. Okay, motion table to our next meeting. Appointment of Deputy Satterfield to Courthouse Security Board. She was, well, I sat in with a meeting with her last week, and she's handling all the security guards, she's training them, she's doing everything. She's gonna be